Buying an engagement ring often comes down to a stressful standoff. You want a diamond that delivers immediate visual impact, but it also has to survive decades of daily wear without falling apart. Right now, the dominant trend is the ultra-thin pave band. It looks incredibly delicate online, but that minimal metal offers very little structural support. When you grip a steering wheel or lift heavy bags, those whisper-thin bands can bend, causing the tiny side stones to pop out and disappear. That vulnerability is why buyers looking for durability often pivot to a more architectural design. This is the Bijoux-NYC Direct 1.25 total carat weight princess cut channel set engagement ring. We are looking at a 14-karat white gold setting, holding 1.26 total carats of natural diamonds, priced at $7,535. Choosing a ring like this means making a deliberate trade-off. You walk away from the fragile look to gain a bold, highly structured framework that guarantees the diamonds stay exactly where they belong. To understand the visual footprint of this ring, we must look directly at the center stone. It is a 0.75-carat natural princess-cut diamond. This diagram overlays a 0.75-carat round diamond with a 0.75-carat princess cut. The square pushes mass into its corners, yielding a larger face-up area. But these corners create vulnerable points that can chip, requiring specialized protective settings like V-prongs to keep edges secure. The center stone here is graded in the H2I color range, with SI1 to SI2 clarity. SI stands for slightly included, meaning the diamond has minor internal characteristics that are noticeable under 10x magnification, but are usually invisible to the naked eye. This range represents a pragmatic sweet spot. You get a clean-looking, sizable diamond without paying a premium for microscopic perfection. An HI diamond carries a faint hint of warmth, but the setting actively masks it. The ring is cast in 14-karat white gold and coated in a bright rhodium finish. That icy, reflective metal surrounding the diamond tricks the eye, making the center stone read whiter than its official grade. If you prioritize sharp, clean symmetry and want to maximize finger coverage, the princess cut delivers exactly that. It is a sharp departure from the soft, traditional curves of vintage designs. The structure of the center stone extends down into the bond itself, which holds an additional half-carat of side diamonds. This is known as a channel setting. 12 smaller princess cut diamonds are suspended tightly in a row, locked between two continuous, solid walls of 14-karat white gold. The main mechanical advantage here is protection. Because there are no individual prongs sticking up to hold each stone, the outer surface of the band is completely smooth. It won't snag on a knitted sweater or scratch the objects you handle every day. Visually, it creates a highly tailored look. Because the side stones are square, they sit completely flush against one another. There are no gaps between the diamonds, resulting in a continuous, unbroken runway of light traveling down the finger. Creating that smooth runway requires a trade-off in the metalwork. To accommodate the structural walls holding the diamonds in place, the band itself has to be visibly thicker and wider. You are giving up the whisper-thin, floating diamond illusion of a modern pave ring, and instead wearing a band that feels substantial and solid. This channel set band acts as functional armor. It protects the diamond edges completely while projecting a crisp, highly engineered bridal aesthetic. To understand how a ring with 1.26 carats of natural diamonds reaches that $7,535 price point, we have to look at where it originates. Bijoux-NYC Direct operates out of New York's Diamond District. Historically, this dense network of city blocks serves as a primary hub for wholesale diamond trading, cutting, and direct global sourcing. By operating as a direct-to-consumer entity within this specific district, the company removes the traditional retail showroom markups that are usually layered onto natural diamonds before they reach a local mall jeweler. While you can order this ring online in minutes, the construction itself relies on highly manual labor. Perfectly aligning 12 square diamonds into a single flush channel without chipping their corners requires an experienced jeweler working carefully at a bench. The value of this piece comes directly from compressing that supply chain. You are paying for the raw materials and the bench craftsmanship, rather than the overhead of a luxury retail storefront. There is one specific detail about this $7,500 purchase that causes anxiety for online shoppers. By default, this ring does not include an upfront GIA grading report. This comes down to straightforward economics. Bundling premium upfront certification on mid-tier SI Clarity diamonds automatically inflates the cost to the consumer, and it does so without physically altering the beauty or structural integrity of the stone. Bijoux-NYC offers a post-certification pathway. You secure the ring at the uncertified price, have it shipped, and verify the physical make and visual harmony in person. Only after deciding to keep it do you invest in external paperwork. Regardless of third-party documentation, the jeweler guarantees the baseline metrics upon purchase, specifically that the diamonds are of natural origin and total exactly 1.26 carats. Trading upfront paperwork for a highly competitive material value ratio is a strategic play. It works for pragmatic buyers, as long as they actually utilize the safety nets available to them. Executing a high-value online transaction safely requires strict logistical protocols. The 30-day return policy acts as your ultimate verification tool. It gives you a full month to inspect the ring's brilliance under the natural lighting of your own home, rather than making a snap judgment under manipulated showroom spotlights. Shipping security is similarly rigid. Any order over $500 triggers a mandatory signature confirmation upon delivery, effectively neutralizing the risk of doorstep theft. The outer packaging arrives entirely discreet. There are no logos or labels indicating the item type or its value, protecting both the financial investment and the surprise of the proposal itself. The payment infrastructure supports traditional encrypted checkouts, but buyers also have the option to utilize USDC stablecoin. USDC is a cryptocurrency designed to maintain a one-to-one value with the US dollar, allowing for secure, borderless transactions without the volatility of traditional crypto. When you combine secure chain of custody shipping with a strict no-questions-asked evaluation window, the perceived risk of an uncertified online purchase is effectively neutralized. There is one final critical purchasing hurdle that is entirely specific to this ring's architectural design, and that is accurate finger sizing. With a plain metal band, resizing is easy. With a channel set band, it is mechanically dangerous. Bending the band to resize it alters the geometry of the metal walls holding the side diamonds. If those walls warp even slightly, the channel opens, and the side stones can pop out. You cannot guess your partner's ring size. You must use exact millimeter circumference measurements from a dedicated sizing guide before you proceed to checkout. The ideal buyer for this ring is someone who requires significant finger coverage and demands snag-free daily durability. They want a crisp, modern geometric presence on their hand. You should walk away from this ring if you are looking for highly delicate vintage aesthetics. You should also consider alternatives if you cannot securely verify the exact ring size prior to ordering. This 1.25 total carat weight princess cut channel set is a highly engineered practical investment. It trades the fragility of current trends for a bold structural framework designed from the ground up to survive the active modern bride.